Everybody, whoa. Ziggy got ahead of everybody. He pressed the next slide button. All right, everybody, welcome to Pet City Improv. It's the normal edition, which doesn't mean anything, really, because it's not that normal. Well, maybe it's normal if you're weird. Pet City Improv.
Wait, I have nails.
Pet City Improv. Every Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or 8 p.m. Pacific Standard. It's your pet's favorite place to be, so come on and watch your LCD screen. And be paranoid. Do a 5-minute set. You can bring your pet. Pet City Improv.
Yeah, especially cats.
Come on down and have a make-believe time that's completely fictional, not based on reality.
Coming up first, it's the amazing, the incredible, V Chatty.
Oh, hi. Okay, cool. Give me those slides. Shrimp are the nerds of the sea. No, shrimp they're not the chicken of the sea because that's tuna, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So if they're if this is a food-based metaphor, shrimp are like the grubs of the sea. Because have you ever seen them? They look like little bugs.
Mm-hmm.
They have legs like this.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go outside of the United States, they don't take the eyeballs off of them.
Mm.
It's really fun. We don't have as many eyeballs on our food here. It's a shame. I think we should have more eyeballs on our food and maybe eat more parts of things. Next slide.
Yeah.
Furniture orgy. The outdoor furniture and the indoor furniture. Scandalous. That's not godly. Also, who's Christine? Christine's upset. Christine is going through something. Why does this feel like those chairs are going into a bonfire? They're perfectly good chairs, but they're going to get burned. All right. I'm going to guess 2 options. If I were to title this photograph in an art gallery, I would either call it bed bugs or I would call it divorce. Next slide. A new sports team. Okay, well, first I wouldn't pick a racial slur for my sports team. That's not a good idea. Don't do that. Don't be like the Chiefs who had the end racism right above their name. That was great. I think I would try to name it. A lot of people go after animals. I think I would want to name my sports team something like the common man, like an item that the common man has. I would name it like trash cans. The Seattle trash cans, because they're important. You need to eat them. Next slide. Most modern art is useless because the planet will be dead in 50 years. I don't know. I went to art school and you would think I had a high opinion of art, but there's nothing like being $100,000 in debt to realize that everything you've done is useless. Most modern art it depends on if you're talking about like modern art, like art that's around right now, or then there's very confusingly also a period of this art history called modern art history, but it's actually in the 30s. And that art was fine. It mostly was about boxes and large white cubes. So boring. Okay. I think I have my last slide, right?
You got probably 2 more.
Hell yes. Oh, can you see the energy just pouring out of me? Oh my God. Okay, so this woman turns into a cockroach and is being eaten by a cow. I don't know why, but this reminds me of a sculpture that I once saw. I went to a guy's house and he tried to touch me in intimate places after petting a chicken. Don't do that if you have chickens. But he was making a sculpture and it had a similar shape to this, except it wasn't a woman with a cow biting her butt. It was a shark. And the shark, it had a body like this and it had the fins, but then on the front bottom of the shark was just a giant pair of titties kind of hanging down from the front of the shark's body. It was a shark with titties. I don't know why this reminds me of that, but I sometimes I wonder about that man and if he's cast that sculpture in bronze yet, because I would like to have it. All right, give me my last slide.
It's the last slide.
Hell yeah.
Hooray.
I feel like this is just gonna happen eventually because you know, all right, if you've lived on the beach, or if you do live on the beach, you're gonna have a moat whether you like it or not. I don't think you need to dig one. Sea levels are rising. Eventually we're all gonna live in Venice. It's gonna be so romantic. Water world. Who needs a moat when the whole planet is made of water? It's going to be really fun for us. I'm very excited. Can you tell I read too many articles about how fucked we are?
Yeah.
Woo! All right, that's it for me.
Coming up next, it is the outstanding, the incredible Robbie Schrader.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Put 100% in this cannibal buffet. You get the cold shoulder. That's the street joke. Or it's Cannibal Buffett, ancestor of Jimmy Buffett. Yeah, there'd be, I wonder if cannibals, I mean, there's a lot of blood and meat, so would there be like a blood dispenser too? Is it going to be like, can I get some crushed ice in my blood? Jesus. Can I get the Jesus flavored blood with the nails in it? Can I just get a can of blood to go? Can I get that blood kombucha? Okay, why am I talking? I know why I'm talking about blood. But is it distasteful? Not at a cannibal buffet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'd like to see the breakfast buffet. It's like you do like the poached egg on like some Canadian butt skin. I don't know. Instead of Canadian bacon. Okay. Yeah, I think they could really spice up the human feastery with all the. We got so many spices in the world. If you were like a plain Jane about cannibalism, I don't know what you'd be called. I guess plain. They're like, oh, you like eating plain Jane. I don't know. Okay, we shouldn't hate on people named Jane. I'm sorry. Next slide. Diet Coke Monster. This is aspartame, right? That's the stuff they put in it. It's good. You know, there's going to be studies coming out that aspartame's good for you, right? Just kind of like how MSG is fine for you too. I mean, it is. I'm no scientist, but I don't know. There's no racial stigmatism for aspartame or Diet Coke. Diet Coke has no boundaries except it's a Coke product. Diet Coke is no Pepsi. And where is Diet Pepsi when you need I don't know. Or is this Coke Zero? Am I totally misreading this? Jeez.
Coke Zero.
Similar.
How dare
It was
you?
totally a false premise. False. It's my eyes are the false things. It's like I should have this bigger screened. I don't know if I've ever had Coke Zero. What do you think about Coke Zero? Just say no. That's my sister says. Next slide. Worldwide Thumb Wars. This could be like an Olympic event, I guess. I wonder what classifies Olympic events. Or it's about a collection of thumbs because of the cannibal buffet. You know, people like thumbs. You know. You looking for the seltzer water? No comment. Maybe I can't hear her. Thumb Wars.
That was a good riff.
Yeah, it was in reality. You know, it would. You know, there should be a reality TV show about like what people can't do with no thumb. You know, or what people do with their thumb. Don't you lose a lot of grip strength if you don't have this? You know, if you just are like this. Anyways. I like my thumb, and that should be a shirt. I like my thumb and next slide. I failed on that.
All right, it's the last slide.
Okay.
Siggy likes it.
Oh, good for you, Kangaroo. This reminds me of V's old roommate because Piper Shepherd had this, and she turned it into a like a good night moon book. But good for you, Kangaroo. It's like what's that, like Inception or meta? It just becomes meta when we're doing like regurgitated prompts. And you know what? I didn't contribute any of these prompts, so it's not like I should be talking, but I should be talking because I'm doing the prompt. But what isn't kangaroo Aboriginal for I don't know what that is or something, or I don't know what is that? Anybody know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure like people that came to Australia were like, what is that creature? And the Aboriginals was like kangaroo, which meant I don't know. Yeah, kangaroo, giru. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, kangaroos, they have a lot of machismo energy, you know, being natural boxers. They're part boxer, part bag lady, you know, because they're always carrying bags. Although I don't mean to stigmatize ladies for having bags. All people can have bags. Yeah, part I don't know. You know, it's kind of part trying to find very broad words. But I'll open this up. Anybody have a good idea off this?
Yeah, nothing.
Okay.
Coming up next is the guy who keeps changing his name. Who was formerly known as Brody Kelly and now Kyle Brody Kelly. So
It's like
let's
Project
hear it for
Mayhem, right? We have to adopt the Kyle mental.
Let's hear it.
I'm also
for
known as the Dread
Aspartame.
Pirate Roberts. I got my own aspartame.
Oh,
Here's
nice.
some
I too
aspartame.
have aspartame. And Diet Mountain Dew.
So, you know,
All right.
wild hearts can't be aspartamed.
What
I
can?
got Asperger's, and I'm like a lot calmer than I was this morning, so I'm aspartame.
Oh my goodness. All right. So introducing the amazing Brody Kelly.
Nice.
Please, my friends call me Kyle.
No, they don't.
Quiet, you. Hey, so it's the first step to any rebellion is that we have to arm ourselves, and robot is from the Czech word for worker. So this is like artificial intelligence is training us that, you know, basically this is the Malcolm X of robots, right? Like you just have to recognize that the system is not going to change except with force, so it has to be applied. Is it comedy yet? Okay.
Yes.
I took some notes on my conversation with Robbie last night and today. It was Coke Zero Aboriginal. They're my original abs. I'm just drinking aspartame, and I've been smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. The callback. This robot is like me, though. He understands that, like V is saying, there's no the future, if we have one, is not a conventional future that we've imagined. So you might as well just like eat broken glass and fight robots and chew on your cigarette butts. Like anything that feels good from now on for the rest of your life, you just have to do it, right? Like it's do what thou wilt be the Mountain Dew what thou wilt be the whole of the law. I quit drinking, but I still have a jailbird's heart. So this can of ostensibly grape soda that I put emergency in. So I'm secretly taking care of myself. I like that they're duct taped. Also, that's be my only note to the person who assembled this robot. As an amateur roboticist myself, as I would say, use gaffer tape. Like it's a little bit cleaner. You don't want to leave it. Like just from a design standpoint, I'd say you don't want to leave it. And it's tacky in both ways, right? Like it has a stickiness to it, but it's also kind of tacky to use duct tape. Duct tape was originally army green because it was created like everything in the United States to kill people, and it was supposed to it is to wrap around it was to waterproof bullet casings or some kind of nonsense. Like anything in the United States that isn't made to kill people is ostracized and stigmatized, and why this robot's been deputized. Robbie was talking about American Sign Language. I think it's interesting to note that people who speak ASL and also have been exposed to COVID have herd immunity.
Mm.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, I wrote deaf as DEF. So I think that was supposed to be a hip hop joke from yesterday. Also, I was writing. I wrote down Mr. A, who I asked my friend, like you ask your friend, like what superhero would I be? And next slide.
Great.
My friend who's like works in a comic book shop, and you want him to say like, oh, you'd be Spider-Man, or you'd be Wolverine, or you'd be like Hobo Deadpool. And he just flat out was like, you be the worst flavor of LaCroix. Like he tastes like nicotine, pussy juice, and sadness. No. It's, Kyle, cover your ears before I tell that previous one, Kyle. I
Sure.
I don't know if you guys know this, but these are my original abs. So the worst flavor of LaCroix, I think, is like the can that you pick up in the morning that you ash in by mistake. It's called it's not called LaCroix anymore though. It's called an Ashton Catcher. you guys just got punked. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna look around my room, and I do get like a certain thrill just from breaking the rules and the fact that there aren't really that many rules here. I don't mean in New York, but in New York it's fun because you can like steal a train ride. And the worst flavor of LaCroix is the Ashton Catcher, or it's Shasta Grape. That might be the worst one, but this one has high fructose corn.
Oh no.
Oh,
What are we losing?
did he get?
We might have.
It's a cool still though.
Yeah.
He probably hit the 5-minute mark and then.
Low Factory.
Oh wait, you're back. You're back. We missed the last 20 seconds. For 10 seconds.
I just droned on like some fact that I learned like 10 years ago. It's my signature move. So the reason they started calling me Kyle is because in improv you have to be a white guy named Kyle, Justin. What's the other one? Comedy. It's
Mark.
It's Jason. So there's a crossover. You know what? I'm not gonna call you names, Robbie. But sorry.
I thought you were looking for suggestions.
Yeah, could I get a suggestion of just a Anglo-Saxon name that can be applied to? I don't have enough of a beard really to do comedy right now. I need to previous, please, or next slide.
All right.
So the robot is
gonna be the last one.
Is gonna deliver.
Sorry to interrupt with the slide.
Kyle, I think you should put a battery up to that one, and it could be an Alexa slide, right? The new slogan for Frosted Flakes is, I think I said it earlier. It's just eat trash and smoke cigarettes. And, the world, as we know, I mean, I like how we always say the world is going to end. It's not really the world that's going to end. It's just us that's going to end. Like
Hell
civilization
yeah.
is going to crumble. It's not really the world is like shaking off a human being infection.
It's gaining herd immunity.
Yeah, I think that's most deaf. But we don't call him anymore. I can't remember what we do call him, but I saw him in a movie the other day, but I couldn't tweet about how excited I was to see him in the Spike Lee joint because I didn't want to Google who I was so excited to see.
Mhm.
That's just, I guess, is there one more picture of a robot? I brought I just want to say that, like, on behalf of, I guess I'm on the end of the seesaw that's dipping into the ocean, right? Like, I like to say that as a mediocre white man, it's been like a real nice run. Like I just kept pushing the A button before I was born. Oh, this is not improv anymore. The new slogan for Frosted Flakes is, oh, they're filled with secrets. It's just, I restarted Twin Peaks recently. I've got the fever for the flavor of fingers, because the new Frosted Flakes are going to be, you just cut off people's fingers and stick them like into your kangaroo pouch. You guys know these are my original abs. This is I call the big one Joey. It's like one big ab. I'm a switch though, so sometimes I'm ab and sometimes I'm dominal. I don't know. I got a 6-pack of aspartame, and I've been a native New Yorker since September. Thanks, Robbie. Thanks, Kyle.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kyle. Thanks,
You're
Mo.
welcome.
Thanks, Fee.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Mo.
Fee. Thanks, Robbie. Thanks, Kyle. Thanks, Robbie,
Yeah.
Kyle, Bob. And if you watch this recording forwards, it looks like somebody bullshitting. There's a secret message hidden in it.
Okay, he does this show, and we used to do a show together at a real place when bars were still a thing. Give it up for the incredible and amazing Kyle Bob.
Woo. All right.
I already put one in there for you.
Yeah. So, if you could steal one thing from a craft store, what would it be and why? I mean, like, my first thought's probably money, but that's not boring as a response. I'm trying to think of other things craft stores have, because I haven't been there in a while. Probably steal maybe those expensive pens, because those are really expensive. They're like $50 a pen. You know those pens? Those aren't crafts, though. That's an art store. The wrong kind of stuff. And now I'm just thinking of yarn, but like that's a dumb thing to steal because it's not expensive. But it'd be cool to have just like, where did you get those 200 colors of yarn? Like, I don't know. Maybe I found a sheep. I made it myself. Anyway, that's enough about that. I don't even know where the nearest craft store is now. Now I'm sad. I wanted to. Okay. Plastic knee surgery. Is that a surgery where you get a plastic knee, or like on a knee that's already plastic, where it's like you have to melt the plastic somehow to form it into a new type of knee? Like, what if you wanted like a spiky knee? Like, if you wanted that as like your weapon, and then you took the plastic knee and you molded it into like a plastic knee. What would it be called? I don't know. Something cooler than plastic knee spike. I don't know where I'm going with this thought. I'm tired. It's cold in my apartment. I have no heat.
No.
I don't think so. I think it all broke. I didn't notice till it was too late to call the people. So I gotta wait till tomorrow. That's irrelevant. Vacuum cleaner robot with duct tape knives on it. Oh, that sounds similar to a previous prompt that was in image form. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words, but apparently that picture was only worth like 9. So that's that. Is that 9 words? Or did I? Yeah, it is. Okay, good. Nematodes. I don't even know what nematodes are. I just know they talk about them in SpongeBob.
I think they're like worms.
Yeah, they're like microscopic worms.
They're not amphibians.
They're not Are they amphibians? Or are they not? Or are they
I don't think so. I think they just shared the name.
Why? They should be amphibians. That'd be more fun. And toads don't get enough credit because I think a lot of people think toads are frogs. But really, toads, they're where it's at. I think. I don't know. There were a lot of toads that would get stuck in places and die at my house, so that was sad. I don't know why I took it that route. Knee, my toes. Hmm. I mean, I guess that's. I don't know how you'd knee somebody's toes. I guess you'd have to like slam your
You're
knee.
just smashing it. Yeah.
Like you'd be walking on your knees and then you'd step on somebody's toes with your knee. And they're like, "Why are you walking on your knees? You hurt my toes. Why don't you walk on your feet like normal people?" And then the whole argument would start, and then because someone needs your toes. That's all I got for that one. I don't know how much time I have left now. I should have timed myself. I always forget.
Oh, I forgot to time you.
Yeah,
This next one will be the last slide.
last. I should learn how to play a song on that. That would help. I tried to do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star once, but it doesn't really work. Maybe I'll do it. I'll do it for the theme song at the end. 45. No, that's not a prompt. I don't have 45 minutes. That's too long. 5 minutes. Turnpike variation. What would that be? Now, I don't remember what a turnpike is exactly.
It's a highway.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it was a specific kind of highway. I just, speaking of Toads, now I'm just thinking of Toad's Turnpike, that Mario Kart level where you get hit by trucks. And it was
right.
Throw someone into a truck and then they'd be really frustrated and they'd hate you. And you're like, But turnpike, that is a turnpike variation, I guess. Getting hit by a truck like 50 times in 3 minutes and still living. And it was weird because you get hit by a truck and they'd like fly in the air instead of just getting smooshed. That was odd.
Right.
Turnpike variation too. I think that was all I was going to talk about. I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next performer has the same mom as me. I held him in 1998 when he came into this world. He's a motorcycle repairman, and he has a bionic spine. He can run faster than most cats if they're asleep. Give it up for, him. Now you do. You love him. It's Kyle Patrick Donald Stoll. Social Security number. Oh.
I was wondering how far you were going to go with the docs. All right.
I'm just gonna start saying personal stuff about you again if you don't.
Okay.
Don't improv.
Camel balls. Are they like warheads? I don't know. They're bubble gum. Of course, you have to chew them for a while. Like, geez.
Gross. That's so gross.
They reminded me of those globbles. Like, you guys heard of those? They're Crayola made them. They're like stress balls that you can stick to the ceiling. But apparently, I was reading the reviews, and they sometimes just stick for weeks, and so people, want to take them back, but they can't get them, right? That's about all I got for camel balls.
Go to the next slide.
Worst fortune cookie. I always like the ones that are like really dark, so those aren't like the worst. Worst fortune cookie. Man, I'm drawing a blank. I don't know. The ones that are really specific, like you're gonna get hit by a bus, Like those ones are just so lazy. You know, you can't. I hope you can't predict that sort of a thing unless they're like watching you and you know they print it out. They know your schedule, and that's a whole. That's just creepy. All right, next one. I don't know. What cats like to laugh at? My cat likes to laugh at me, man. She just not for any particular reason, I guess. I don't know. I guess I have stage fright.
What were the good fortunes that you liked? Just to
Good fortunes? I don't know, the ones that are like, I mean, I always like the optimistic ones. Like you're going to have good fortune in the next couple of days, like you know, monetary kind of a thing. But I don't know. It's when you're in a certain place and you know that you're not going to have money for a little while, it's nice to know that somebody's like, hey, you're gonna get some money. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. But I don't know. Strange ones that have like misspellings. I always like overanalyzing the numbers too to see if it like lines up with anything that I'm doing. But I don't have any really good examples of that.
What about bad examples?
Bad examples.
You could just do next slide. No pressure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do next slide. Oh my god.
Ooh.
See, that's the thing is like I used to think that like there was a certain type of Oreo or not Oreo cookie dough that they would put in everything that wasn't not cooked. Like it was cooked somehow. I'm like, you know, how did they get that? Someone's yelling at me.
My cat won't shut up.
Yeah, she likes to be fed at random times of the night. If I'm still up at 2 a.m., she's like, "Hey, food?" Yeah, but I don't like to enable that. Anyway, cookie dough Oreo. Back to what I was saying. I always thought that like, you know, they would cook it somehow, but I never knew how they would get consistent. So I asked somebody about it, and they're like, "No, it's just raw cookie dough. Like you know, there's a risk when you eat it." And I still do eat it, you know.
These chat updates are something else.
How many I got left? Can I do one more?
You got one more. This will be the last one.
All right. "93 Dalmatians. Something happened to the other 8. Like, what's that lady's name? Ursula?
Corella DeVille.
Corella DeVille. That's a good. She found them. She got 8 of them.
Sorry. Oh my god.
Ziggy, look, Ziggy's behind you.
Cats are taking over the mic.
I guess that's it.
Kyle,
For Dalmatians.
what happened to the other 8 Dalmatians? Though? What did she make out of them? Or
She must have bagged them up.
did
You know,
just have them as pets?
she's in She's in cahoots with the kangaroo.
Gorilla
I mean,
cahoots.
you're the one who brought it under the sea. Yeah. Is it a crossover between is it the Disney shared universe? So Ursula's drowning the Dalmatians? Go.
Okay, Ursula's drowning the Dalmatians. I didn't like, or maybe she's like cursing them so that they can only breathe underwater now.
Oh, yeah.
And so then you can't return them if they can't go back, right?
Sea puppies.
Yeah, they have gills now.
Yeah, I don't know if that's considered a curse in the next 10 years. I think that might be a blessing.
People would have more houseboats or
Waterworld.
yeah.
What about amphibious Dalmatians that are also kangaroos?
Homunculus.
What?
Layers.
They just
And they
like
can
hop around
reproduce
underwater.
asexually. They have camel balls. How long would it take those 8 Dalmatians to repopulate the Earth, Kyle?
Oh my God. I hope a long time. I mean, I don't know the cycles, but ladies and gentlemen, the Mo. All right, dude, what are you doing?
Goat boat. Oh my God. That's just very literal. All I see is a goat in a boat. Just all goatees and boats. That's all that's coming to mind. Yeah.
You want to go to the next one?
Yeah. There's a lot of animals in here. What is this going on in here? Where is this person on top of?
It's like a little shed or something.
Looks like a rooftop with like a chimney thing or something.
Yeah. Flying sea turtles. Man, there's a lot of animals going on in this. All of these.
Big animal theme.
Flying turtles.
It's the normal theme.
A normal thing. I'm all
Normal
like,
edition, that's it.
With what we've had? Camel balls. How about turtle balls? I don't know. Where would the turtle balls be? Where are they? I guess they don't. They just lay eggs. I don't know.
Next slide.
Yep. Kmart's come back. I thought there's no more Kmart's in Texas. Kmart's come back. What was their theme again?
I have no idea.
I'm all shop smart, shop Kmart.
Oh, yeah.
Shop smart, shop S smart. I don't know. I think is my boomstick. I don't know why that always comes to mind.
Well,
I
it's
think
like
of Evil Dead.
Walmart, no association, but it's the new Mart.
Yeah. Their comeback. I know. You got me.
Next slide.
Yeah. Just go through them. Wake up, bake, go to bed. Wake and bake. Go back to bed. Wake up.
How about wake
up,
up,
go back to bed.
wake up, go to bed, go to bed.
Go to bed. Wake up, smoke, go to bed. Wake up. You do anything. Dance. Smile.
Pet City Improv.
Go.
Oh.
Next.
Next.
Wake up. Nothing really matters. No, nothing really does matters. Matters to you. Matters to me. 63 to then what? 63 Street and Avenue. Where I wonder
Did you
where
take this picture, Kyle?
Yeah, it's across the street from Laugh. I think.
this is like for real?
Yeah.
Oh wow. I thought I was all like, man, just putting random things in.
This is the
Oh.
worst fortune cookie.
Yes, this is really. It's all like your lucky numbers are 0, 0, and 0. No money. Maybe there's money in the mattress. Yeah, you're good.
Last slide.
Yep.
Yeah. This will be the last slide.
Camels. What you can buy for a penny? A call. More like we don't even use phones anymore. Or not like, phones on outside on the street.
Maybe a fortune cookie.
Yeah. What can you buy for a penny? Nothing. A bunch of pennies. Penny for your thoughts. Nobody has thoughts anymore.
A wish. You could buy a wish, right?
A wish.
If you have a fountain.
I found it.
You have to require a fountain.
Penny. Think of Penny from
Wait, you could buy something for somebody named Penny.
yes, what was it? The Go Gadget Penny.
Yeah, Inspector Gadget's niece.
There you go. You could buy Penny for a penny.